Hello, beloved. It's good to be with you. I am several days back from a 3-week vacation. You may have been keeping up with our Lectio Divina of our sacred reading of First John. In advance of my going on vacation, I sat down on a series of days and did Lectio and pre-recorded it so that while I was gone, I could really be gone, but you could still have the content if it's important to you. So I'm fresh back. So we are back still in First John chapter 3. Today we're doing verses 5 and 6. Just to remind you a little bit about what sacred reading is all about. Sacred reading is founded for me in the belief that Spirit can speak to us even today. Whether or not we've done deep scholarly study now, some of my scholarly friends are going to disagree with me. That's all right. But there are words, images, and phrases within the context, within the text itself as we listen, that may speak a truth to us beyond all the commentaries, beyond all the historical placement. Believing that Spirit can speak to us live in the moment is what sacred reading is all about. So what I want you to do, what I invite you to do, is to sit back. You can close your eyes, unless, of course, you're doing something that requires your eyes, like driving. You can close your eyes and simply listen to the words as they wash over you. What word stands out? What image comes to you? What phrase speaks to you? How is it speaking into your life now? Is it calling you out, inviting you to examine your life in some particular way? Is it in a word of encouragement? If you're feeling down, where is that encouragement in it? Is it a sobering word that invites you to just see the world in a different way? Whatever it is, Spirit can speak to us in the text as it is right now, as we listen to it. Now, I'm going to read the text. I'm only going to read it once. If you do Lectio on your own, I encourage you to read it 3 times aloud to yourself, not just in your head, but aloud. Let the vibrations of your vocal cords and your hearing, the vibrations then that pass into the vibrations. If you're reading it to yourself, you can feel the vibrations in the top of your head because the whole body becomes a sounding board. But read it 3 times to yourself with a pause in between. Catch your breath and open the ears of your heart, not just the ears of your head, and see what God may say. Now, I'm going to read it to you once. I'm going to pause, and then, sort of as an example and as an opportunity for me, I'm going to respond to what I heard, what image spoke to me. But if you want to turn it off after you've heard the verse yourself, or if you want to stop the video now and go and read the verses, 1 John 3, 5, and 6, just to yourself, 3 times out loud, and then come back and listen, you can choose the way that works best for you. But today, 1 John 3, 5, and 6, catch your breath, slow yourself in the moment, and listen for what it may say to you. You know that Jesus came to do away with bad hearts and broken ways, and that in him there are no broken ways. The ones who remain in harmony with him do not walk in broken ways. Those who walk in broken ways have not truly seen or know him. For me, the word harmony came out for me. It's certainly in the context of walking in harmony with Jesus, walking the path that Jesus walked. I like the images in this particular translation, the images of walking with Jesus and walking, not just walking with him, but walking in harmony. When I walk with Jesus and when I walk in harmony with his ways, then it's more than just knowing the presence of Jesus, which I do know. But it is feeling that the way I'm walking and the people with whom I'm walking and the way that I behave as I'm walking and the things that I think as I'm walking are harmonious with what he is showing me in the way that he walks. I imagine the image that comes to my mind as I'm even talking about it now is Jesus Jesus walking just a few steps ahead of me and me seeking in my best way to walk as he is walking. I'll never be Jesus any more than Jesus will ever be me. But he is modeling for me, not just in his words, but in the way he behaves, in the way that he walks, a way for me to walk. And I want to be in harmony with that. And as First John has told me over and over again as I've read it, the way to walk in harmony with Jesus is to walk in love, to walk with an open heart and open ears, not just ears of the head, but ears of the heart, open to those I encounter, open to the experience of life, open to the birds singing in the trees, and the leaves dancing in the breeze, in the blades of grass as they form patterns when the wind captures them and points them and pushes them in different directions. Even that same wind on my face. I want to walk in harmony with the way Jesus walked. Not just where he walked, but in the way I walk. So, I don't know what you heard. I certainly welcome you to respond if you wish, particularly in the places Facebook and YouTube where this will appear. The website doesn't currently offer the opportunity for you to respond, but if you go to our YouTube or Facebook pages, and this will be there, and you want to respond, I encourage you to do that. It's also on my own personal timelines. You're welcome to share your thoughts about the text, what stood to you. I'm always interested to hear what other people hear because it sharpens me and opens my world even wider. So, practice Lectio on your own. Find a sacred text that means something to you. Read from it. Let it speak into your life. Let Spirit speak a truth you need to hear. And I will be back. I anticipate being back, all things being equal, next week to share some thoughts. Remember, indeed, you are infinitely precious and unconditionally loved. It's good to be back and sharing some thoughts with you. Until the next time.